Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last episode, making our way through the Creil Hills at Twilight, we fought through the monsters and military in our path to reach our first major opposition, both Rosette and Kasim, facing the duo in battle to learn they had their doubts about the situation, with Hamsin breaking out of the corruption all on his own. We now proceed towards the source of this root's corruption, Feri.
This could get tricky.
Let's begin, shall we? They're on their knees!
There! Take them down in a single blow! Tread carefully, their numbers are great!
Their numbers are thinning. They're not that good. I don't know what you're talking about with that kind of crap.
Going all in!
Initiating drive!
Yeah.
You're up, friend!
Allow me.
But the bear's already dead.
Initializing drive.
Initializing drive.
Allow me.
Oh, when I hit the bear, I should have hit the scorpion.
Oh, yes! Chance!
You're open!
All you on yes!
Well, let's leave it in the past like Agnes is managing to leave it in the past. Everyone's managed to leave it in the past. Van will have to leave it in the past.
They're stunned!
Activating skill.
And focus on saving Farida.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it!
Well, level 55.
The more experience I gain, the more capable I'll become.
Engaging enemy!
Take them down in a single blow.
They're on their knees! The first move is ours! Please!
Roger!
The grim...
It's over! You're crushed!
The floor's yours, Van!
Yeah, but how to use the floor that's mine?
Activating skill.
Not getting away! Blast off! We're done! All you on yes!
Fair way to do it.
Activating skill. You're open!
Thanks a whole bunch, Theo. Zeros.
Van's critical prowess is coming in clutch. There's still a ways to go to reach Farida.
Boost gauge filled.
But if it's just Farida on her own, that's somewhat doubtful to me. We've got to see what we're fighting here. So what are we fighting? Farida on her own doesn't sound that engaging or that threatening to us, does it?
First move is ours!
The job!
So I reckon, considering where we're going, it's got to be like
Time is
the
right
demon
for a sharp
form
boost.
that Ida changed into, right?
Allow me.
You're up!
Got it!
The
It's over! You're crushed!
On top of Farida.
Now, Katra!
Just to make it more trauma-y for her.
On yes!
Activating skill.
There. They're down.
Sucker!
Van. Activating skill.
There! Now then, let's keep moving.
Whale on! Take this out!
Now, hit him with sharp.
There! Take this!
Guy's dead.
Give him your all.
Let's whale on him!
Understood.
It's over! You're crushed!
You honestly surprise Van's truck survived as long. To be honest,
we
yeah, it made sense to destroy that thing at some point, to be fair. If we die again, we'll that's why I'm wondering, like, we haven't been, there's been dialogue.
Take this!
Here goes.
Now then! They're on their knees!
Let's finish the job!
Take them down in a single
First move is
blow.
ours!
There's been dialogue throughout town. There's been obviously a like sweeps we could do that have been kind of completely stunted.
Allow me.
You're up!
No problem!
The
It's over! You're crushed!
So I'm wondering if we're going to see more of this day or more of a sweep to this day.
Activating skill.
There!
Our chance!
Activating skill.
They clinched!
Have some more.
Activating
This is it.
skill.
We're done.
So the thing is, we've not been given
Thanks as always, Theo.
routes to take thus far. This is like a thingy one, and I kind of imagine if we're getting
Watch
more
it.
orbments, this will
That
be our
one's big.
5th, and we need 2 more to come up to the 7 we had before. So that makes me think there'd be a split again or something like that. So then leave us in a state of play.
Got you! Leave it to me!
Time to close in! There! They clinched!
Need to be cautious.
Here goes.
Snooze, you lose.
Where we just simply hadn't,
Use a sharp.
you know, we have R7 Oct-Genesis again.
It's over. You're crushed.
To get
All you
towards
want,
the
yes.
8th. So in that respect, I kind of imagine the game is going to play out in the way that we now have the rest of the day, and we have 2 choices in which to do again.
Certain arts initializing drive.
And that's when we do sweep of like the whole of Edith between those 2 choices. That's how I think it's going to play out.
Allow me.
Now!
Our chance!
But that means that we don't reset time to a point where our truck doesn't get destroyed. Which sucks for us.
Oh, yes! There!
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
And I'm only reckoning it goes that way because, of course, we started this day at 6 a.m.
Initializing drive.
Oh, yes!
Activating skill.
So
Here
at this
goes.
point, I still think it's fairly early.
Give them your all.
You're open!
We're done.
Now then, let's keep moving.
But I guess we'll find out once we get
Here goes! Leave it to me!
out of this.
I'm on it!
Take them down and
Recreation of
bring
Creil
them
Village.
down.
First move is ours! They're down!
And not before.
You're up!
Got it. It's over. You're crushed.
I'm just glad they put some main story between the complete city dialogue resets. Well, technically they put a lot this time because we only had 2 regions to sweep, didn't we? This is a whole battalion here.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Beginning combat. Take them down in a single blow.
There! We can turn it around!
Oh wow, I actually got wrecked. I didn't even see the red attack come out. Katra turning around, just shoot that guy in the head. It's pretty cool.
That's far enough!
Like a petrification breath to me. Okay, how are we getting ourselves out of this situation, eh?
Good luck!
Initiating drive. Dispatching shield.
Initializing drive. Stop right there!
Initiating drive.
Katra's helping.
There!
Gotcha!
They're stunned!
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Katra just destroyed the entire group.
There!
There!
Activating
it.
skill.
Ren!
Katra's doing work.
The time is right for a shard boost.
There!
The floor's yours, Van!
No, the floor's Katra's.
Use
It's
the
Katra's
shard
floor now.
boost to get the upper hand.
Katra, finish him.
Activating skill.
There we go!
Thanks a whole bunch, Theo. Zeros.
Katra just completely turned that on its head. Like, Ren got. Ren went stealth so that everyone else had to deal with the punishment for it. Katra just dodges from behind, turns around, shoots the guy, wrecks the entire group, but then proceeds to take them out one by one. That's pretty good, Katra.
Why don't we take a short rest? Much better.
Well, here we are. Back to the scene. It was very much a turning point for Feri, so it really makes sense with this kind of Feri being quite willing to kill someone versus the point where she couldn't kill someone. Even like her friend that wanted her to make the kill, put her out of her misery, and claim her rank. Will Ida be there as well? Let's find out.
This place. It's... What's happening to me? Feri! Stay back! Stay away from me! You can't fool me! I know who you are! You're the last of Amada's collaborators! I will take you down! That way, she can finally rest in peace.
Feri.
She's extremely unstable. The rewrite is wavering. She's in a delicate state right now.
If we don't act quick, this entire space could crumble in on itself.
What a pain in my ass. Listen up, Feri, because I'm only gonna ask this once. Is this really what you want? Is going back to being a warrior worth throwing everything away? Huh?
What do I want to do? No, I know what I want. To become a mighty warrior. But I couldn't save Ida.
I know you've got a lot on your mind. You're still figuring out whether you want to live as a warrior, or if you want to follow a different path. And you got even more confused after playing the role of priestess at the New Year's festival, didn't you?
The role of priestess. The duty from our ancestors.
The mission of the Kruger is inherited by the priestess. Remember that when you make your decision.
I don't know. I just don't know. A warrior. A priestess. Which do I want? No, it's not about what I want. If I keep standing still, I won't ever become anything.
That's not true, Feri. You've already taken a number of steps forward. Can't you see that? Huh? And I don't just mean as a warrior. You came to the capital by yourself, helped so many people with their problems. And even if you haven't figured out which path to take, you've learned and grown so much along the way. So you see, you're not at a standstill. If anything, your willingness to stand still will help guide you to the path you want.
Me standing still will help guide me?
Yeah, and don't let some old fart tell you what to do. It's your life, so you get to choose how to live it.
That's right. Everyone has something weighing on them. Myself included. But you can overcome yours. And doing so will help you grow and move forward in your life.
If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. We all have each other's backs. That's the reason we've come this far, isn't it?
I was with you all.
That's right. Your worries and your way of life. It's all yours. Don't leave it in someone else's hands. Now, come back to us. Ferida.
Feri!
The corrosion is getting stronger?
A giant bird!
That's the Falcon of the Sun from Krugen Legends. The corrosion must have recreated it from her warped perception.
I must defeat the enemy and avenge her! Arusha, grant me your protection!
Damn it! We were so close! Smallfry's being stubborn as hell. But when it comes to stubbornness, I've got her beat by a long shot!
We've almost gotten through to her, guys. Just a little more.
Right. We'll save you, Feri, no matter what.
I'll take you on.
I will defeat the enemy. I must avenge her.
Not Ida.
Use a shard boost.
Big ass bird. With the weakness to fire. Kruger's fire weakness is quite interesting there. 180. Does that make our fire spell better damage or not? Well, we can always switch to wells whenever we need to cancel stuff, and the wells will do good damage as well because the 120s, but here we go.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Oh, I'm using 2 boosts here, by the way.
Here goes.
Go all out.
Okay, we're just gonna hang out over here, me and you. Don't mind me, don't mind me.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Gonna hit this, and then, to be honest with you, I might just hit.
Keep it up. It's working.
Should I just hit early Azure Sunray? Get myself a 4th boost bar.
Over here. All for you. Chance.
I'm gonna drop that on you.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray. Go,
I'll say it's gonna be significant damage now that Galva Archon has less health than Feri.
I will get revenge.
Transmitting code. Activate. Run.
You got 4 boost bars.
Going all in.
I may as well do that now that I look at it.
The end of the line. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
That Guardian is probably saved a little bit of damage. Didn't get burned. Great crushing galore. Slow.
Chance.
Oh, we're looking
It's
good.
go time.
And we've already backed up to 200 CP at this point in time.
Keep your guard up.
I have to make sure I point this the right way.
Let's do this.
And that will heal me up with some nice regen. Someone got sealed. The big guy got sealed.
Oh, yes.
Activating skill.
Now then.
Feri seems to be complaining about this scenario that's taking place here.
Keep it up. It's working.
I'm gonna try to drag you away, actually. I'm wondering if that will work out for me. Let's just use force smashes. No buffs on anyone. We got seals and burns, so that's gonna do significant damage extra as well.
No. What am I?
Ha! You're next, Anya.
Activating skill.
No wonder she keeps going, come on. This is a bit cheeky, isn't it?
Initiating drive.
Well, you're gonna get another go. I reckon you're probably just gonna air spray. Let's figure out if that's gonna happen or not.
Initializing drive.
Give me power.
You did it early.
You're
Poor
finished.
man. Didn't get guarded this time.
Rampage.
Ow.
Flames. Harusha. Ha!
And she got burned. It took her down a certain health level again.
That's far enough.
I mean, that's fine. Can we clear up the fight before anything else goes wrong?
Keep it up. It's working.
Initializing jump.
Ren. Allow me.
Van is dying, he's not fine. Yeah, well, he's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. It's totally fine.
My head, it hurts.
Oh, yes! Activating skill.
I leveled up.
Congratulations on that, Katra. Good fight. Van did his job astoundingly well.
And yes, everyone.
Feri, are you all right? I very much doubt she is.
That damn corrosion just won't let her go!
Her case is clearly worse than the one from yesterday. I don't understand why it hasn't gone away.
No.
It must be in the final stages.
Get a hold of yourself, Ferida!
What am I supposed to do?
You gotta be kidding me. You seriously still stressing about that?
That voice!
No way.
Ida, you're...
Oh yeah, you guys told me about her.
Oh, so this is the woman who was like a sister to her. She must be a recreation from the innermost part of her psyche.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the real deal, sorry to say. Guess a little piece of me found its way inside you. Huh, Feri?
Ida! That doesn't matter. I'm so glad to see you again. I just wish you weren't seeing me like this. I failed to grant your final wish and now I can't do anything right. I'm so pathetic.
That isn't true at all, and you know it. I know I told you to finish me off, but I never should have done that. That's probably what caused you to lose sight of yourself in the first place.
That must have been the root cause of all this.
Probably so. Yeah.
That all said, I get it now. The fact that I'm here now just goes to show how very important that moment was to you. And that's okay. That experience made you more uncertain, but if anything, that and your compassion are what make you so strong. So keep that chin up and march on, little sis. I'll always be watching over you from here.
I see. To think that Feri has been protecting something so important all this time.
Yeah. She's protecting each and every one of her experiences. Got them all locked up inside her.
They're all inside of me?
Yes, that's right.
Remember, even if you're unsure at times, your compassion will help you move forward.
So, what's it gonna be, small fry? You still want to forget everything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold on to what's important to me. Then I'll never throw it all away. Ever again! That's why I'll fight with all my strength. I won't let this thing control me anymore!
Did she just...
Holy shit! She did it! She burned it to smithereens, just like her bro!
Now that's impressive. She might actually become as strong as him someday.
I'm so relieved. Now let's...
She was able to overcome it.
The space is falling apart! We have to leave immediately!
We've returned. Things were rather touch and go for a minute there.
Not wrong, but it was all worth it. Because we got our Feri back.
And thank goodness for that.
But
Huh?
I did so many horrible things. Why did I do all that? They're all my friends, and so are the people at Monmar. I even got Uppy and the Kruga involved.
It's all right, Feri. Everything is gonna be just fine. If you need to cry, then let it out.
And there go the waterworks.
Can you blame her? The corrosion may be gone. The memories ain't going anywhere.
The same goes for me. I am truly sorry for all the problems I caused. Once again, please allow me to ask for your forgiveness.
You don't need to. It's not your fault. Please don't beat yourself up over this.
That's just great. Even after we got rid of the corrosion, it's still giving us grief.
Yes. It lingers like a shadow. Nothing could be more despicable. This only reaffirms how vital it is that we thwart the Garden Master.
I'm down for that. Day 4 might be a real doozy. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Regardless, we will take full responsibility for our actions. We will handle the aftermath of this incident and then promptly withdraw. The Vice Chief and I will see to everything ourselves.
You have my gratitude. In the meantime, the CID will be taking a closer look at this situation.
Thus, the members of the Kruger Corps and Marduk finally returned to their senses. Under the vigilant guidance of Vice Chief Hassan and Security Chief Kasim, they began to pull back from the capital for the time being. And got me a new car instantly? We have 5 again. Now who's going to explode me? I'm really sorry about the office and everyone's rooms. The Kruger and Marduk will be jointly covering the repair bill and any temporary lodging expenses. I am also more than willing to pay for any additional damages out of pocket if necessary. You're paying off other stuff though. You don't gotta do that. The only ones who should be bleeding green are the bigwigs with the big bucks. Now if my pickup had suffered any more than light scratches? Now, if my pickup had suffered any more than light scratches, that'd be a different story. The damage to it wasn't as bad as I thought. Really? I mean, it might just be built well, but sus, I feel like it might have taken some structural damage. Priorities, dude. Learn them. Yeah, finding a roof over our heads is just an itty bit more important. I think I'll just go back to my old apartment, and Agnes has her dorm room. And the rest of you guys are staying with the landlord's family on the second floor, right? That's the plan. The old man was surprisingly understanding about the whole thing. Might get a little cramped in there, but we'll make it work. We're in the process of moving all your things. It'll take a while before we're done, so please wait just a little longer. All my things got explode. Again, sorry about all this, you guys. Please allow us to assist you. Oh, that's not necessary. If anything, you should be resting after everything you've been through. Oh, speaking of sleep, Feri and Rosette are going to be in my room. We're having a slumber party. The rest of the group can sleep in the living room. That work for everyone? I actually think we should not live here and we should go to some place a bit more secure because we've already had our place of living blown up once and I don't want these guys blown up too. Wow, I've never met a landlord as courteous as you. Yes, how can we ever repay you? Gonna be a little harder to sneak out at night, but hey, I like me a challenge. I will never understand how you can be so unflappable in times like these. You would do well to at least be a little wary. This rewrite phenomenon has been escalating with each passing day. This is certainly no time to be fooling around. We've yet to find any leads on the Garden Master, save for what little we learned yesterday. If we want to find him in short order, we may need to change our approach. You're probably right. At least we've made good progress on the Genesis front. We've got 5 of them in the last few days. That's true, but I'm afraid I won't be fully at ease until we've reclaimed the remaining 3. Well, anyway, we can talk more about this later tonight. You've all earned yourselves a breather, so let's break for a while. Oh, but don't go anywhere alone. I like all of my assistants to stick together just in case. That's probably smart. If any of us want to go out, I think we should at least take one other person with us. Let's meet back here when we're done, and we can figure out what we want to do next. Very well, let's split up for now then. One ally can be chosen to join Van and his assistants. Please select one member to accompany you. It will be possible to switch them later. What do you mean? You mean just putting it in the supporter side of the party? Only one person possible? Okay, so it's in the Elaine slot, so Elaine can be switched out, but no one else can. Yeah, get out of here, Elaine. It's Ren. Ren's coming in. Back to normal.
I'm really, really sorry for putting you all through this.
Don't worry about it. Here, let's just focus on taking a quick look around town.
Understood. I would very much like to do that.
I like the Van is dying filter that's on the edges of the screen currently. His health has not been restored since what we went through by the look of it. 300 enemies log gets me a Goldia gem, which is RCP cost minus 40%, accuracy plus 100%, crit plus 8%. That's ridiculous. Yes. Just Van there go, oh, someone save me. Literally dying. Must be a paper that we can finally buy today, by the way, and other things going on. Maybe we got a sweep going. Maybe we've got more. Hooray! We're finally free. We'll find out in a second. Right, we got the Goldia gem. Who are we giving that to? On yes? Oh yeah, okay.
Mode.
It's a double slot as well.
Single element slot access.
Congratulations, you've also got accuracy and crit percentage. You don't need those things really, but whatever.
Looking to adjust your ornaments? Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
You don't have an EP cut free? Well, you're getting that now. To be honest, that would be better on you than anyone.
New skill added.
Let's take...
Switching to maintenance mode.
Oh, I got an EP cut free. Why are you better on you then? It might have been better on you indeed, but to be honest, we get everything we need there. Absorbing arts needs earth, by the way. Any way for me to make that happen so he has Arc Feather and Absorbing Arts? Judgment Feather is 2 Mirage off. So if there's a better mind one, that would just get him there. Wait, how? No, were you far off? Judgment Feather is... No, you've got enough Mirage, right? 6 and 4 is 10. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, never mind. I'm incorrect. We'll see how we can figure that out later, but the wind quotient can be easily met. We'll see if we can make that a little bit better in the future, but we can look around the city as our actual thing. We have 2 quests awaiting us. And various places to sweep as well, including Station Street, which we already started, and Old Town too, so I guess now we're into the sweep section. To, like, end the week's session, the 14 block of episodes there were. To do something so heinous, I suppose our enemy really is the force to be reckoned with. Still, it doesn't quite feel like the Garden Master's trying to get rid of us. We're going to need more information, ideally from as many angles as possible. Far be it for me to criticize you for trying to take the initiative, but pushing yourselves to the limit will do nothing to solve the issue at hand. Rest assured that the CID is doing all we can to track the Garden Master's movements. I will say to you what I said to Elaine. Take the time you have now to recuperate. Yeah, I know. By the way, I believe I remember you mentioning that this establishment serves a particularly delicious tartatan. Perhaps I'll order a few for us. Oh, but since you're so busy, I suppose you wouldn't mind if I had your share? No, of course I don't mind. It's not like I'd be jealous or anything. Kincaid, why'd you have to, kick me in the balls like that?